Hello YouTube and welcome back to another poker video. We are on a hot streak, third long form in 4 days. So you gotta make sure you're hitting the like, subscribe, notifications. We're on that grind. Keep me motivated. Let's get to 500. And we are going to make another one tomorrow. I got 8th in the minor niner as well. As for this video, we're going to talk about the exploits that I implement on Ignition that increase my win rate. I'm going to show hands that are examples of it throughout the video as well. Some hands, that type of hands you guys don't usually see too much probably. We're also going to final table the micro nightly for the second night in a row. And while we're doing all that, we're going to hit quads 3 times in this video. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's get straight to it. So we just saw 2 hands. Nothing too crazy there. But yeah, we're going to see these exploits as we go through the session. We are going to all in ace jack and yeah, we called the ace queen and everyone sucked out on us. Get the ace jack through. I'm probably going to just wait for the hands to talk about the certain exploits for the most part. But just like a little basic, like a lot of people bet the strength of their hands. So like if they're opening for 5x, that's a lot stronger than 2 or 3x. A lot of people don't understand that you want to bet the same amount with your entire range pre-flop. Another one, so like, and even not even just pre-flop, like post-flop too. Like if the flush gets there and they pot it, they probably have a flush. Just whenever they bet big, a lot of times when people bet big, they have a really strong hand. And then, you know, when they bet small, they don't got anything too strong. I'm just getting smoked right now. Sheesh. Oh, here's one of the exploits, I'm pretty sure. Like with the example and everything. So yeah, we're in the micro nightly here. This guy's going to limp in, and we're on the big blind. You can jam in this spot all day. People do not limp strong hands, small blind versus big blind. I almost never get called off in this spot. I do this literally with like all kinds of random hands, and no one like ever hardly calls. Sometimes they do call, but it's really rare. So yeah, there was that one. But yeah, the whole big bets thing. And then yeah, if they limp the small blind on your big blind, it's usually weak. Oh, okay. We flopped the flush. And yeah, not even being results oriented. I do not slow play flopped flushes very much. Because of that, A and B, they never give you credit. No one ever thinks that you have a flush. They're just, everyone slow plays their flushes on the flop. I don't know why. I don't because of that. Oh, another quick thing I'll talk about is so like like there are certain lines that they will take that is weak. Okay, bet. Oh wow, he had a 9. But there's certain lines that people take that's weak, like, you know, same, like they bet 1,000 on the flop and then they bet 1,000 on the turn. Same bet, or, you know, betting less. I will mix strong hands into those kind of lines sometimes because people like always raise. Or like the one big blind bet thing where they'll bet one big every street. You can trick people by throwing strong hands in those ranges or in those lines. I don't do the one big blind bet thing like ever though. That's just an example. But yeah, people like if you take a weak line, you're more likely to get like action or raised or whatever. But obviously don't do this with like 100 big blinds. Like if it's gonna be easy to get all the money in no matter what, then yeah, you can do like the weak lines thing I was talking about. But yeah, if you're 100 bigs, you want to be betting, to get as much money in as you can. Flopping trips in the micro nightly. And yeah, we last second entered the micro nightly this time. We're still going to final it. Oh, I want to talk. Oh, another one I just thought of. I really need to talk more about the. So if you watched my very last long form video, I said I basically do not bluff. I was thinking more about that, and it's like I don't do like airball bluffs. To be more specific, I will bet straight draws, flush draw, semi bluffs. Then yeah, like c-bet bluffs, and I'll also bluff. If we're near like the final table, I'll start bluffing some. It really just depends on the table. Like it just feels like I never bluff because every table I play on has just maniacs. And you do not want to bluff calling stations or maniacs because they are going to call. Hey, here's an example of a semi-bluff coming up right now, actually. So yeah, we got a combo draw, if you want to call it that, and we're going to rip. He bet small on the flop, so I was putting him on maybe like a 10, like 8s or something. Small pair, but he actually did have a king, but we hit the river, hit the straight. Perfect. Yeah, and when I do semi-bluff, I usually try to go with a bigger size because you want them to fold. So that's why I went all in. And then I'll do the more, I don't want to say smaller size with value, but, like a size that, is going to get called more often for when I have value. Let's see what action is going on now. Ace King, yeah, that's the hand. And yep, we are just getting smoked. Yeah, and the reason I've been uploading a lot is I'm not as focused on making money in every video. So yeah, sadly, this video, we're not going to make that much money. We didn't make that much money in the last video, and then tomorrow's video, we cut even. But we got 8th place in the minor niner. In this spot, I was putting him on like a, I don't know. I figured there was enough like lower King X. Because people raise all kinds of shit. And we were right, but it was scary that he had the diamond. Yeah, the jacks is a clear shove all day. We get called by the ace 8. We hit. And here we go again. Once again, they limped the small blind. It's the same guy, too, actually, as the last one. It's the same exact guy. He didn't learn his lesson last time trying to limp my big blind with weak hands, it looks like. Or is he going to call? Let's see if he calls. And yeah, that's why hands like if you've been watching a lot of my videos, you probably haven't seen a spot like this where because I show usually the all-ins, they never call. No one limps like a strong hand in the small blind versus a big blind. And yep, he's going to fold it. Too scared. Too scared. We're going to raise this king queen off, though. And yeah, we're going to raise, instead of a min raise, we're going to go 3x because there is a limper in front of us. We are increasing the price because there's more money in the pot now because he limped. Where's the action? Any more exploitive plays? And yeah, when I flop middle pair, I pretty much just try to keep the pot small. I was thinking about betting that turn card, but yeah, we're like getting pretty deep in the $1 right now. So I checked it, and I'm going to bet really small because we're obviously targeting a lower queen, a 5, a 4, 6s, or 7s, or something like that. So we got to bet really small because he's going to be scared of the flush. Although we were able to get value because he probably didn't think we had a flush, which he was right. Pretty standard spot here. Get it in with the ace-king versus 10s. Hit the king. Very, very good run out for me. Yeah, we're going to check the money. ICM. The $1, I usually don't really care that much if I cash. I just go for it and try to win. So I might ICM fold that and like a bigger buy-in. But in the $1, I absolutely don't care if I lose. So I'm playing as well as I can, not playing ICM. Then yeah, raise and then a re-raise in front of you. You want to fold ace-queen probably, unless you have reads. There are spots where you can take ace-queen 3 ways, and there's actually going to be one for like 2 or 3 million chips in tomorrow's video. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe so you do not miss it. And yeah, I totally missed the king 10 hand. I was distracted. Something happened. All right, here's another time when I bluff. Just a dry ass board like that. There are queen 10 and 10-8 straight draws that could call, but we have a 10 in our hand, so we kind of block those. And even in this spot, I had a gutter and an over. But we're going to keep checking. And we're going to beat queen 8, which is surprising that he floated. See, that's why you don't really want to bluff these guys. They will literally call with anything. I know I did get, like, I basically bet for value, I guess, there, but, you know, the pot's bigger. If he breathes on the pot in the Turner River, I'm out of there. Lucky river card to crack our kings. Just no luck. And I ended up busting right after that. Okay, let's see if this overpair can win. Wait, okay, wait. Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say. Man, another overpair. And the Mystery Knockout Turbo. It's been one of the new add-ons since my bankroll has hit 2,000. He's going to hit the 8s, and yeah, we bust. All in with ace-9, though, now. Let's see if this second bullet can work. Okay. We bet, we get a call, and like this, we don't care about mid cash. We're going for this. And yup, he's pushing us around. He's trying to push us around. Oh, we went with the ace-9. Dude called with the 9-8. We went with the ace-9 and the 9-8. And we are now at the final table, it looks like. There's the first quads. Boom. Quads. Yep, we're going to 3x instead of min raise because he limped in. Has nothing to do with the strength of our hand. Then reverse pot odds. He's going to get an amazing price if we go all in. And he's pretty much going to always call. And quite frankly, I want him to call, I think. Most of the time. Because, yeah, he probably doesn't do that with a set. All right, this is another thing I want to talk about. I do tank make the money in very rare occasions like that one because it was pretty quick, but I'll just explain it. 45 make the money, and we were in 40th out of 50 in chips, and we only have 4 big blinds on the small blind. That is the only time I tank make the money. Because you gotta pick your poison. You want to be embarrassed that you went out before everyone else that was smaller than you, or do you want to be embarrassed that you're tank making the money like a noob? I'd rather tank make the money and look like a noob than let them, because there's 9 other guys that have less chips than me when only 5 more need to go. Like, I'm going to make it. But then, yeah, if I pick up the ace queen, that all goes out the window. We're going to all in it. And we've got a pretty good stat. I think the luck's starting to turn into our favor. We got chips in the minor niner, and yeah, we're at the final in the micro nightly again. Oh, and we got the turbo monster stack running now. The aces. Oh, we're gonna see a spot. Yeah, we bet, and one of the worst turn cards. You gotta remember, 2 people called. 2 people called. Now one of them's over betting. There is a chance he had a queen. He's overplaying his hand, but I feel like a lot of the time that guy is gonna have a king there. And we end up hitting the money in the mystery knockout turbo, so now it's time to go for it with this queen jack of hearts. The sitting out guy was all in, so I was like, bet, let's try to pick up a bounty, and if people call, we got a lot of chances to hit something. Not 1, but 2 calls, and we're dominated. But we flopped a flush draw. Can we please hit? No good. We are not going to hit. But we're down to 4 left in the micro nightly. And we have ace king in the minor niner. The shit might get spicy. We get a raise. And an all-in. Like I said in the previous video, ace king, I go for it always, pretty much. I don't think I've ever folded ace king pre-flop, honestly. It's just my time to die if it's my time to die. 10s and jacks. We hit the ace. We're looking good. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, man, that's rough. He hits the 4 flush. And decided to go with this ace-9. This is a range I've been just recently implementing, where I'll go with ace-9 versus cutoff or later raises. It's won me a few pots and lost me a few pots as well. So I don't know if you should go all in versus the cutoff with ace-9 suited or not. Still figuring it out. But yeah, usually I would just even like a month ago, I would have folded there. And yeah, we ended up getting 4th, but just stay tuned because we're about to see the quads. There's 2 more coming. 2 more quads. Is this one of them? Okay, we got trips and we have quads. Flopped the quads, or turned the quads. Knocked him out. Well, he didn't get knocked out, but we're going to go against him again. And this time he's got king 8. Are we going to hit quads here? Oh my gosh, he hits a flush? Jeez, can't catch a break. And yeah, this is the last hand. We're going to hit quads. It's pretty lit. Hit quads 3 times in one night, so make sure you sub for more poker.